Hi guys! Well, we landed on a name. We're going to call these little minis Spare Squares. So thanks so much for helping me figure out a name. And well, let's make some Spare Squares! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome, I'm Lisette. And guys, today, the start of a new series, so fun. And a bonus video because, in case you didn't know, I post a weekly video on Sunday and I post a video on Wednesday, but that's a behind the scenes, so that's a membership clip. So that's for members only. In case you're interested, go check out the description box. Today, a bonus video because I'm starting a new series on my channel and it's called Spare Squares. As just said, we've landed on the name. I didn't know how to call them. What are spare squares? Spare squares are just little minis, look like this one, that I make with this and the leftover drills from a diamond painting that I've completed. The idea came from the granny squares, that's from quilting. I made an entire video where I explain where the whole idea came from, and I'll put that in the description box below. Because this is going to be a series, there's going to be a playlist. And that's going to be linked in the description box below as well. But this is the first episode. The other one was just the introduction. So, okay, so technically this is the second episode, but it's the first episode under this name. So that's why this is called the first episode. So this is the first one that I have created. It's from the diamond painting that I finished. That's called Marianne's Winter Hideaway. So how do you create these squares? Well, you take a blank canvas and you cut out a square like this one. Well, this is going to go off it, but okay. Then you put some washi tape around it. You create a pattern. That's the most difficult part till date. And then you use the leftover drills from the project that you've just worked on that for you represent the diamond painting. So this is made with leftover drills from the project Marianne's Winter Hideaway. And when I look at this, it reminds me of Marianne's Winter Hideaway. So spare squares, squares made with your spares. That's where that all came from, and it's based on the granny squares from quilting. Okay, so today I have two squares that I'm going to make and I'm going to show you because I have finished two diamond paintings. Both of the reviews of those diamond paintings are up on my channel. One's called Frosty Morn from Diamond Dotz and the other one is called Cabin Comfort from Dreamer Designs. So are you ready, guys? Let's go make two spare squares. Okay guys, so here are the two diamond paintings that we need to make squares for. The first one is Frosty Morn from Diamond Dotz. And yes, all the links to the full review, so where I show everything about the specific diamond paintings, is in the description box below. So for this one from Diamond Dotz and this one, this is Cabin Comfort from Dreamer Designs. Okay, well, let's get the drills. So for Frosty Morn, I have this as leftover drills, so more than enough. And when I look at the painting, I want to have dark blue, this light, beautiful teal color, and of course the orange. So if I'm looking at the, sorry for the glare, I immediately go to these. This is what I want to use as leftover drills for the square. These and these. And then this I will put with the yellow in there. Maybe this one. These are ABs. and then a bit of the dark, so the dark blue colors. Let's see, these. So these are the drills that I'm going to use for the square, and if I need more I can always get them here, but I think we'll be all right with these. Okay, I picked this as a border because then we have a little bit of the red of the rooftop in it as well, so I thought that would be fun. So this is the setup for this one. Now let's go to the other one. Okay, these are the leftover drills from my Dreamer designs. Well, if I look at the cabin, I immediately have the idea that we do need the dark brown from the color from the cabin. So that's a no-brainer. And well, let's use this one as well. These two are dark brown. I want to have the blue from the mountains. And this one, these three, but I also want to have a little bit of color in there, like these. And you know what, I want a little bit of the green in there because that's from the skis. I want to use that, and some red because of all the blankets that we had. Ooh, we have a red, let me see, this one. Maybe we can use some of these. And of course, the silver, because we have a lot of silver, especially in the background of the mountains. So this is the color palette that I will be using for cabin comfort. And as washi tape for this square, I used this because white, because of the snow, and the gold stars, because if you look here, it looks like a bit Christmassy still. And of course it's the winter. And do we have because we have a wreath over there. So I just thought that this would go nicely. Okay, so this is what we're going to use for this one. Well, now let's work on the patterns. Okay, so for cabin comfort, I came up with this. Don't mind the colors too much because what's in purple is actually going to be in dark brown. The green is going to go in the middle, and I made the gray, this is going to be the glitter drills, and the other things are going to be in the colors that I just colored in. I didn't feel like coloring the entire thing because it's just taking me too long and then I'm annoyed. It's just to get the idea. And I made this one for Frosty Morn. So the dark blue on the outside and then these colors on the inside. Okay, so these are the quick patterns that I made. And well, now I'm going to actually make it on the blank canvas. Okay, so this is the one that we are going to do for cabin comfort. Okay, so the purple I'm going to do, and I need quite a bit, so I'm going to do that with this color. Then I need the green for the large part. Let's just see if that works for these two. And then the inner part here I wanted to do with these. And then we had the reds like that. I'm going to do with this one, this color. And then the red like that I'm going to do with the glitter drills. And so I have these, let me just see. Then I wanted to do these with a light color, this one. And then these with this color. Am I there yet? Oh, the blues, sorry. These two I'm going to do with, let me just see, this one I think, and then this, the darker one, that one. And we'll just check if I have enough colors, and otherwise I can get it from this. So let's get started, guys. I don't know if I can do it in screen. let me just take this off. Okay guys, sorry, I'm placing you sideways because otherwise it is not possible for me to work. I always need to be up close to my That's also one of the reasons why I don't do whip and chat, guys, because I really need, I'm always really close up on my diamond painting, and I'm just so self-conscious when I know that I'm being filmed. I don't know why, because I usually know that I am a really solid placer, but I don't know if I feel like someone's watching. It just doesn't work. Let me just check. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just start out with these patterns because I want to do a little bit different feel to it each time. But it's not like I want it to resemble the diamond paintings or take certain patterns from the diamond painting, because also, guys, I don't know how that works with copyright or anything, because someone said, well, you need to look up, like for instance, a snowflake in pixels, and then you can do it like that. I was like, okay, but if I look that up, that could also have like a copyright, couldn't it? These are still patterns. So this pattern is copyrighted as well, guys. No, feel free to use it. You have my authorization. And I just wanted to be not totally symmetrical. That's why, for instance, let me show you. You've got 3 there, and then none here, and then 3 there, and then 3 there, and then none here. So, and also, it's like someone was like, okay, why don't you put an extra in here? And no, that's just because I want it to be a little bit different. That's the whole idea behind it. But I'm just trying something, guys, and well, take it as you will. I hope it isn't too annoying to see it like this. I'm not going to be talking through this entire thing. I just wanted to show you how I do it. So I do the outline first, but that's what I always like to do. So I'm going to stop the camera now and do the entire brown, and then I'll be back to show it and then show it by color. Something like that. Shall we do that? Yes, let's do that. Okay, be back in a sec. Okay, so here's the outlining. So I got that down. And it was even more difficult than I had thought. First thing was that I had 1 extra row here. So when I came over there, I was like, uh-oh, I didn't count correctly. I did count correctly on the pattern, I just didn't count correctly on my square. So I put the washi tape 1 little row in, and then it worked out. Also, once I started filling it in, I hadn't even noticed that here there are 4 drills diagonally, and then here 5. So I did 4 and then this, and I did 4 and then another square, and then I went back, and then I came here. I was like, oh, no, it doesn't work. And then I needed to look back at the pattern. So it looks really easy, but when you're not used to it, okay, it was a bit of a challenge. I'm going to continue on to the next color. Okay, so this was the example and this is how it turned out. I really like it. I had the idea that I wanted to do these two greens. Those were the two light ones. Those were the ones, sorry. These ones. Those were the ones in the ski, but I didn't have enough. So I picked two more greens to make this happen. These were the blues and then the red and the orange. The orange is one AB and one a bit brownish and red and one red glitter. So this is how it turned out. I think I stuck to this, well, for the most part. So I'm really happy with the result. So this is cabin comfort. Let me get the painting. No, you know what? Let's do Frosty Morn first and then in the end I'll get the paintings out. Okay. So here's Frosty Morn. And guys, sorry, I'm lazy. This is just to give you a general idea. I'm going to do it like this, and these are the other colors that are in there. Let me get the colors that I have selected. So these are the bluish colors, and these are the oranges. And well, let's just see if it works. So I'm going to start and I'll be back to show you a bit in between. Working on camera doesn't, oh guys, it's not my thing. So I'll just show you updates in between. Okay, let's get started. Okay guys, it's a good thing that I wasn't filming because I was screaming almost at my drills, because these Diamond Dotz drills, they are faceted differently, so they are actually a bit too big for this grid. So it's a bit frustrating to work on, but I did the first one, so I did this one. Oh, and now I'm already like, no, I'm good, I'm good. Okay, yes, okay. Going to continue with the next one. Okay, so this is what I've managed to do. And guys, it's very frustrating because these drills from Diamond Dotz are a bit too big to fit in this grid. So I'm just doing it the best I can. Now I need to fill up the in-betweens and I hope that will work. But, well, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, guys, look. This is not going to work. I'm trying to put it in, but okay. There's just not enough room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice it all a bit. Well, let's just see how this goes. Okay, you guys, I did it. Whew. Okay, like this, you don't see it too much, but look guys, here is like almost an entire row, and here as well. I couldn't get them in, not if I tried with my life. And I just colored it in with a little bit of orange, look. And sorry, but I'm just going to keep it that way. This was almost impossible to do. So, okay. I don't think the pattern that I made for this particular diamond painting was the best, because it was impossible to place it like this, because I did this first and then filled the rest in. It would have been easier to go from one side to the other. Okay, my bad, rookie mistake. Okay, so this is what represents this diamond painting. Okay, all in all, well, not my proudest, but also a reminder that some drills are just difficult to work with, and I wouldn't recommend doing a standard grid with squares from Diamond Dotz. So that's a lesson learned. But okay guys, so what did I make this time for the two squares? These two. Well, next to each other, it looks kind of great. And from a viewing distance, you don't even see, it's not even that bad. But so this is what I have created. Okay, it's just to give you guys some ideas. So I'm going to put this one with this one. I'm going to get the other one out as well. Okay, let me clear this up. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Okay, so we have this one, look, from the skis. With this, I think that one turned out great. Really happy with that one. And the other one was this one with this. Okay. Little less pleased, first of all, with the pattern. Second of all, with the drills. But guys, just to have them next to each other, they represent totally different diamond paintings. So I'm really happy with that. Right guys, so these are the squares for these two projects. As said, the full reviews of both diamond paintings are on my channel. Check the full review playlist below in the description box. Well, once I've finished more diamond paintings, I'll be back with another square project. Well guys, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you give me a thumbs up on your way out. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!